Just making sure this microphone is working okay. If you're just now joining, this live is a tarot reading for love, money, career, and yes or no questions. So, I may be stepping away from time to time, only for a few moments. You can always type in your question and give it a little bit, and I can get to you. Hello, Hyan, and welcome. This is a professional tarot reading for you. In this reading, we're going to look at 3 questions you asked about your life. For each question, I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the current energy. Hello, Hyan, and welcome. This is a professional tarot reading for you. In this reading, we're going to look at 3 questions you asked about your life. For each question, I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the current energy, the hidden influence, and the likely direction of the situation. If something needs extra clarity, I may pull one clarifier, but only if it feels necessary. So let's go ahead and start with your first question, which is question number 1. What does 2026 promise me in terms of professional progress? Let's focus on that energy now. As I shuffle, I'm focusing on your professional path in 2026, the work you're doing, the opportunities that may come towards you, and what cards want to reveal about your progress. So I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards now. I am here. I'm just waiting for more people to show up, and I can begin the pick a card for love. All right, we have the 3 cards here. The first card is showing the current energy around your professional situation. The second card is showing the hidden influence. And the third card is showing the likely direction things may be moving toward. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the first card. So the current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that right now, your situation here is going to change. There's going to be something new going on, and it should be something that's prosperous for you. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune means a change of events. That means karma's coming in. So if you've been putting in the work and you've been doing your stuff diligently, your things diligently, you should be in a very good position with this card. All right. And that right there, that's the core energy of what's going on in your career. So let's go ahead and look at that second card. The Four of Wands, happy occasions. That's really good. That's the hidden influence of this cards. This is telling me that you're happy to be doing you're happy to be doing what you're doing. You're having fun and you're enjoying doing these. While the microphone was muted. Can you hear me okay? If you can, let me know. Would you like one of these three piles? Or would you like me to do a mini reading for you? Okay, I'll go ahead and do a mini reading for you, okay? I'll leave those three piles there just for a moment. And I'll use a separate deck for you. You want the three piles? Okay, then I need for you to choose one of the three piles. There's three piles here. You have the first pile, which is the pink rose quartz crystal. The second pile, which is the green emerald crystal at the top. And the third pile, which is the blue sapphire crystal. You get to choose one of those, okay? Okay, we'll do a mini reading then. I'll leave those there. And I'll use the Magical Nordic Tarot card deck. It's a really pretty one. With all these pretty beautiful artworks. But okay. Hello, you're a Sagittarius. And this is for love. And will MS Virgo contact you soon? Okay. So what we're going to do is get the energies of what he's feeling first, okay? Then get the energies of what he's feeling about you in particular. Then we will see what obstacles are in the way. Oh yeah, it's pretty unique. I've had it for a couple of years actually. I'm pretty sure I got it from Barnes and Nobles though. And then we'll look at the potential advice or outcome. Okay. I'm sorry I broke that my line of thought just then. So here's the main energy of the connection. The first card coming out. It's the moon, okay? Meaning that there's some kind of illusions going on there, or just someone trying to really be using their intuition, okay, all over in total when it comes to love with your Virgo, okay. And so next we'll see what he actually is feeling or thinking about you, okay. And here's what he's feeling about. Oh, this came out. That's interesting, right? That came right out, and I like when that happens. He's feeling the Nine of Cups energy. All right. He's feeling very fortunate to know you, or he's probably just feeling that you could potentially bring him a lot of happiness or joy. Okay. And next we'll see with card number 3 what could potentially be happening next. Be happening. Wow. Next in this potential connection with this Virgo that you're thinking about. We have here, wow, that's excellent right there. We have there the Ace of Cups, okay? A new beginning in love, potentially, yeah, a new beginning in love. If you guys aren't already dating, if you're just thinking about him, then there's a good possibility that he may very well ask you out, or you have an opportunity to do so if you were to try, right? That's what could be happening next right there. This seems pretty straightforward, honestly. And so the outcome with that, what could potentially happen is this. Well, these cards are jumping out for you today, and that's really good. These two, that's really good how well these cards jumped out. You have the Chariot, and then you have the Sun. Okay? With that being said, more than likely, you guys will end up going out on a date. If someone asks anyone out, and it's just going to be a really good time. Okay? Give me one moment. And hello, Elaine. I hope you're doing well. And Miss Felicity, did you get all of that? Yeah, there's a little bit of a lag here. But overall, for your question, right, will your Virgo be contacting you soon? It seems to me like yes, with this Chariot here as the outcome. There is interest there. There's emotions there. There's a little bit of hesitation though with that Moon, but eventually he will with that Chariot and the Sun. Oh, you're very welcome. Oh, hello, the wonderful land. How are you doing? I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. You would like to? You'd like to be, you have a question for pile number 2 is what you're asking? Or you just want me to pull no, pile number 2? Or do you have two questions? Is the guy Manny that added me on Snap my past lover Chris the Scorpio, or is it a catfish? Okay. No, I'm saying I'm like number two. Oh, okay, okay. All right. I'll tell you what. What I'll do is I'll go ahead and set aside these cards here. They're for something different, and we're gonna, because this is gonna take a little bit. All right. This reading's gonna take a little bit for you. That's a pretty deep question. And I will use the previous deck, the Magical Nordic Tarot card deck here for your question, because it's pretty loaded, okay? So bear with me. And let me real quick do a small cleansing. So this energy is just for you. And we'll start here in like less than a minute. And get that energy cleared out. Get some good vibes in here. And let's see if we can answer this question for Miss Wonderful Lands. Okay. So your question is the guy Manny that added you to Snap your past lover, Chris, to Scorpio? Or is it a catfish? Okay. So let's see if this guy is catfishing you. Let's see if there's anything crazy or hidden going on. Okay. Let's see what kind of person Manny is. If these cards would please give us something, if something will come out for us. We have here King of Wands energy right there. Right. That's that fire energy. Very charismatic. Very action orientated. Wants to be in charge. And you got the Nine of Swords there. Mental conflict. All right. Some doubts, anxiety, concern about loss. Then you got the Two of Swords. And you also have the Two of Cups here in reverse. Not very good. Not very good. So I thought it would be a little more. I thought it'd be a little more involved, but this right here is quite clear. They're the Wonderful Land. This is quite clear. Oh, hello, Samantha. Good to see you again. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? The Wonderful, if you're still there, could you put a heart in the chat so I can know that you're still there? But to answer your question, whether or not this guy's a catfish or if he's your past lover, according to these cards here, and I'm shuffling to see if anything else will come out. You have this too at the bottom of the deck here. I want you to see that the Page of Swords in reverse. That vigilance. That and that's odd that you say that. Oh, it's not odd that you say that, but it is on TikTok, and you want to know if he's a catfish or if he's your past lover. But no, it seems to be a catfish with this King of Wands energy here. King of Wands, action orientated, pretty powerful, pretty charismatic, you know. But then you also have this Nine of Swords, the mental conflict. That anxiety is not a very good, healthy mental energy. Then at the same time, coming after that is the Two of Swords, okay? That means someone is acting blind to something, potentially acting blind, or is on purpose trying to blind someone from something. Then you have the Two of Cups in reverse. That's supposed to be soulmate unions, love, but that's in reverse. And you also have the Page of Swords in reverse. And Page of Swords could be like a stalking energy or a watchful energy, you know? And when that's in reverse, that's all bad. So yeah, basically the guy is a catfish. Yes, Samantha, you're amongst some of my favorites. Definitely a loyal one. It's always good to see you. And so now you're asking the wonderful lands. You're asking why is he catfishing you? Let's see if we can get some why about that. Okay, that may be a little more detailed too. But this right here, clearly the guy is a catfish. But why is he doing this? Let's see. With that two of swords, why is he being deceitful? Hello, Super Bay. How are you doing? Right now, I'm doing a reading for the wonderful lands 527. I hope everyone's evening's okay. So, give me just 1 second there. So, why is he catfishing you? Let's see if something will come out here. With that deceitful two of swords in reverse, queen of swords, power, power play. He just wants to be feeling like he's in control of something in his life. And this came out. This is all swords energy. It's all mind games. The dude, whoever this guy is, he's just playing mind games with you. He wants some quick action, some quick fun, you know. But there's a lot of swords energy. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little flustered with this. There's a lot of mind games going on there. Oh, I apologize, but I can't. It's sort of hard to type a whole lot and try to do readings at the same time. I apologize for that. Yeah, yeah, the wonderful. He is a weirdo. Oh, and Samantha, I haven't forgotten you. Okay, I have to try to read all these things and do the reading too. So just bear with me for a second, okay? But yeah, the wonderful. He is just being a weirdo towards you, honestly. He's being a weirdo, and he's like, yeah, this is super weird. It's super weird because you see here at the bottom of this deck here, as I got through shuffling, look, it's the Hangman, and right there it says clearly limbo. He just wants to keep you in limbo for some reason, and I'm not saying he's doing it to you because he's trying to hurt you, but it seems to me he just wants to feel like he's in charge of something in his life, you know, and you just so happen to be an unfortunate person in the way. Thank you for waiting. Very loyal, Samantha. I really do appreciate that. So, um, the wonderful lands, if I may call it. I'll just call you wonderful, okay? So wonderful. Do you need any more clarification? Because I would like to get. I don't want to have Samantha waiting for too long. I'll try to give everyone at least 5 minutes apiece. You know, if there's people in the chat. No, no, no. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. You can ask. You can ask questions. I just want everyone to have some time. And remember, you can always subscribe. You can always subscribe and put the notifications in so that you can see when the lives are going to happen. Okay. Was this the same person I spoke to last time? For that, we're going to do a simple yes or no, okay? We're going to do a simple yes or no. Give me 1 moment, please. 1 moment. I'll be right back. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I'm back. I forgot I had food on the stove just then. That's sort of bad. uh, so that's another part I'm going to have to clean real quick, right? But let's get back to your question. And you want to know if that's the same person? If you're still there, wonderful. If that's the same person from last time, okay? So we're just going to see if anything comes out. If not, we're going to, there you go. All right. And if that's the same person from last time with that fool card, and it's so funny because of all the stuff that's going on, this guy is a fool apparently, right? It is yes, he is the same person from last time. Okay? Okay? The wonderful. So yeah, it's the same guy. He's being a fool and he's just playing games with you. According to these cards, that's the energy that's coming from that. And it even says to end to end this reading for you, the guy's a fool. All right. So let's see who's next. Samantha, are you still there? And the wonderful. If you need more questions asked, please go ahead and subscribe. Or just stick around even. Wait like another 5 minutes or so while I help Samantha out if she's there. Cause I don't really like rushing people off or doing stuff like that, but I still want people to get in there. So I'm guessing that Wonderful is not present. If Wonderful's not present, I'm going to clear the board off, okay? And if Samantha's not present, I'm going to go ahead and just do a general reading for love for whoever may be showing up. But I apologize, I cannot type in the chat. I can't type extensively in the chat. If you see things here, it's just me copying and pasting basically. Just me copying and pasting. But if you get your volume working, I can most certainly do a reading for you. All right. So with that being said, doesn't seem like there's anyone here right now. All right. I'm going to take a small break and check out what's going on in my kitchen. Okay? But I will be right back to answer any questions you may have whenever someone shows up. Hello, hi, and welcome. This is a professional tarot reading for you. In this reading, we're going to look at 3 questions you asked about your life. For each question, I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the current energy, the hidden influence, and the likely direction of the situation. If something needs extra clarity, I may pull one clarifier, but only if it feels necessary. So let's go ahead and start with your first question, which is question number 1. What does 2026 promise me in terms of professional progress? Let's focus on that energy now. As I shuffle, I'm focusing on your professional path in 2026, the work you're doing, the opportunities that may come towards you, and what cards want to reveal about your progress. So I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards now. All right. We have the three cards here. The first card is showing the current energy around your professional situation. The second card is showing the hidden influence. And the third card is showing the likely direction things may be moving toward. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the first card. So the current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that right now, your situation here is going to change. There's going to be something new going on, and it should be something that's prosperous for you. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune means a change of events. That means karma's coming in. So if you've been putting in the work and you've been doing your stuff diligently, your things diligently, you should be in a very good position with this card. All right. And that right there, that's the core energy of what's going on in your career. So let's go ahead and look at that second card. The Four of Wands, happy occasions. That's really good. That's the hidden influence of this card. This is telling me that you're happy to be doing you're happy to be doing what you're doing. You're having fun and you're enjoying doing these things. That obviously adds on to the prominence of everything that's going on in your career. So yeah, you should be making progress and having fun while you're doing it, getting recognition as you deserve. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 3. And that is the Knight of Wands. This card is showing where the energy may move if things continue the way that they are right now. And this suggests to me that that Knight of Wands says impulsiveness. Perhaps you may be overwhelmed with the amount of success and attention that you're getting, and it may lead you to do things on impulse instead of in a calm manner. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just be aware of that. You know, some people say don't let success go to your head, and with that impulsiveness of that Knight of Wands, you just have to check yourself and make sure that everything's good to go, okay? But overall, it's a very good energy. You're definitely moving forward. It's action, action, action. And you're going to have fun and enjoying that, okay? So that is what's going on with your first question, which was, what does 2026 promise you in terms of your professional progress? Well, you're going to make progress. You're going to have fun doing it. You're going to get the recognition that you need or that you want, and you may need that recognition as well. But most importantly, just remember, stay focused. Stay focused if you want to keep this momentum going. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead now and clear the board. And we're going to move on to question number 2. So question number 2 for you, high-end, was, my trip to Europe in June. What can I expect from that? So let's focus on that energy as I shuffle the cards. I'm focusing on your upcoming trip to Europe in June. What kind of experiences may unfold and what energy surrounds that journey for you? Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. And right here, we have the next 3 cards, right? And I'm just make sure I'm gathering this energy properly.
If you can hear me, go ahead and drop a heart.
Flip card number 1.
I have to remember that I gotta turn the mic back on when people show up.
And let me close this out too. All right, all right, all right. We got you, we got you, we got you. I'm here too. No, I didn't pass you.
So your question was, let me find your question again. Okay. Here, what's the question? Yeah, I'm looking for it. I forgot what it was. Did you pass it? Here you go. I would like to know how Jose feels about me. I think that he is attractive. If you have more information, I appreciate it. So, let's go ahead and see what Jose may feel about you, okay? All right, so let's get that main energy again. Then, what they actually feel about you, what to do next, okay? Hopefully it's something good, right? We're gonna stay motivated. So, well, these want to come out immediately. So I see that as something right there. Right? Should you give them a chance? We're going to find out right now, okay? So these came out automatically. Overall, it's a pretty quick energy going on. The energy is going to be pretty quick. A lot of movement with that Knight of Swords. All right. And so what he actually feels about you, however, the Hermit. All right. With this Hermit card, he's doing a lot of inner, a lot of self-reflection right now. To say that he's really thinking about you, I'm not sure. I wouldn't think so. Or this could be you so focused in on Jose, right? But right now, Jose is concentrating on himself. You know, that's what I'm getting from that. Okay, and to see what you should do next is be patient. Be patient with that Strength card, and that's incredible. You have two, you have two major arcanas here, both in a sense talking about having patience and having strength with that whole situation. Okay, but overall, if something does happen, it's going to be quick and action orientated, you know. And the first thing that comes to my mind is just physical things, you know. So if something does happen between you and Jose, if he is thinking about you, you know, I'm seeing right here that he's really just concentrating on himself. Honestly, he's concentrating on himself. Can you hear me? Is this making sense for you? Well, that's good to go then. So this should be resonating with you. Yeah, you want things to move quickly, but he's obviously taking his time, you know, and it's just going to take a lot of patience. But if things do move, they're going to be quick, and it's going to be like not anything long term or serious with these two. With these two knights here, that quick energy, mental and physical. There's no love here. There's no love or stability. You know. So yeah, if you're looking to have just a good time, that's quite possible. What is that? All right. You got some more questions there, Samantha? I don't want to get too personal, but I'm nosy. I want all the tea. Oh, then by all means, you're the main person here, so we can take all our time until someone else shows up, and if they actually have questions too. Does he think you're cute? Oh, hello, Mr. Jim. Oh, I'm glad you dropped by. It's good to see you. I hope that your day went good today. really good. Really good to see all of you returning here. Makes me want to keep doing this. And so, oh, where was I? Yes, we're gonna answer that question for you. Does he think you're cute? Does he think you're cute, Samantha? If he doesn't, something must be wrong with him. But we'll see what the cards say. Okay, let's see if anything comes out. Ooh wee. Let's see if anything comes out, Samantha. Also, I'll just okay. So, you're asking if he thinks you're cute, right? We have two cards that came out. We have the High Priestess and the Hierophant, and these are you're getting a lot of these major arcana here. He wants to keep me for him. He said blocked to my brother from social media. I think that he's afraid that his brother wants me to. Well, let's look at this, okay? A bit tiring, so not right. So not night owling today. Hope you had a great day. Oh, thank you, Mr. Jim. Yeah. Actually, I woke up pretty late and I got up pretty late too. I am a little tired, but it's okay. We both need to be resting. But I'm glad that you stopped by. Sorry that you couldn't stay longer and ask a whole lot of questions, but I understand that. So with this High Priestess here, Samantha, and with the Hierophant, okay? I have a neck in my pain in my neck here. The High Priestess is saying maybe, okay, but the Hierophant is saying yes. So he's still on the edge about you, you know. I'm going to say yes, all right, about your first question. And for your second question, he wants to keep you for himself. Yes, he does want to keep you for himself. And as far as his brother, yeah, he just wants to keep you for himself. You know, he's still on the edge. He's still investigating, still using his intuition. But you see here, he doesn't want anyone else involved. Even though he's not 100% committed, he just wants you for himself with that Hierophant. So maybe and yes. So that would be a yes. Okay, let's see why. Let's see why that is that he's on the edge. Okay, with that High Priestess, why is he using his intuition? You know, he's studying something. He's studying something, maybe about you or just what his life in general. But he's studying something. But let's see if we can figure out what it is that he's studying. No disrespect to the Hierophant, we just push that to the side, okay? But we're going to concentrate on some clarifiers for this High Priest. Maybe with this Page of Pentacle energy, he may feel that he needs to present to you something, you know, or you may feel like you have the Death card there as well. Okay. Yeah, he may feel as if he may need to. Oh, these cards are just coming all over the place. They're dropping down all over the place. Okay. And this fell into the ground here. That four of that's interesting. That fell into the ground. That Four of Wands there, meaning happiness. So I see here he's using his intuition or he's studying something or something, but he is on the edge or he's on. Do you think that if he wants to keep me for himself, is it toxic? Oh, one question at a time. Let me answer that first one, then we'll move to the second one too. Okay. So right now he's just on the edge because he feels like he should be offering you something more, something small, but he's still trying to offer you something solid. But a transformation needs to take place inside of him, that Death card, you know, in order for him to get that goal of being happy towards you, if that makes sense. Hello, Elaine. Okay. Now, do you think that if he wants to keep me for himself is toxic? Well, Let's go ahead and ask the cards that. And can you see that these cards came out here? These three cards came out. If it's toxic, if he wants to keep you for himself, well, yeah, yeah. Because you have here, I'll clear this stuff out. The Knight of Wands, the Knight of Swords, more quick energy, quick mental energy, Then you got the Moon, that illusion, the illusions going on there. Then you have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, you have the Four of Pentacles there in reverse. So yeah, he's trying to keep a hold of you, but not for any good reason, And it could end up being bad. He could end up dropping you, if that makes sense. So yeah, if he wants to keep you all to himself, which traditionally would, it's not a bad thing. But if it becomes a thing where it's selfish and he won't let you do stuff or speak to people or something, then yes, that can be very toxic. So it's just a lot of quick energy there, the illusions, and then you got this Four freaking Pentacles upside down. He's holding on to you, holding on tight to that idea, but it's just reversed. It's bad. Okay. So let me get this keyboard here so I can type. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that you had another question. I think that I'm a good girl, so he shouldn't doubt about me. Sometimes I don't trust him. Oh, well, Samantha, listen. If you don't trust him, okay, why are you even bothering with it? Come on now. Let's sit down. Let's talk for a moment, okay? If you don't trust that guy, it's not worth it unless you're just trying to have quick fun, which I'm not advocating for anything in particular, but if you don't trust him, you can put your energy elsewhere. He feels of that way about me because I feel like if he doesn't want to put any he doesn't want to put any effort in the relationship, makes me feel silly, insecure. I trust him a little bit. I like him. Well, is he cheating on you? Ooh, good gosh. Well, let's see what the cards have to say. I hope not, but let's see what if anything comes out here. Okay, okay, Samantha. Let's see what we got going on there. Oh, well, you see that? This right here, this will answer your question. Okay. So your question is he cheating on you? Okay. Right here, you have, I wish I could zoom this camera in and out better than this, but it is what it is. You have the Nine of Swords, okay? So, is he cheating on you? The answer to that is no, okay? I understand the Nine of Swords can be a daunting card, a sad card of anxiety, And it's funny that this card came out because you do seem anxious about this guy, But that anxiety, it's not good. It's keeping you up at night, but you're worrying for no reason when it comes to that. But simple yes or no, no, he is not cheating on you. Did you get that, Samantha? Are you still there? Because if you're not, okay, you know. Yeah, I can tell. It shows a little bit. But do you really have to be anxious though? Because look at that. You're always going to have some kind of victory, and these just want to pop out. Seems like you're working hard on this, and there's going to be victory for you when it comes to this Emperor. Are you sure you can't handle it? Because this Emperor energy came out as you were saying this, and I shuffle, and if things come out, I'll lay it out. I'll lay it out. But with that Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Emperor out there, yeah, you're working hard to get recognition from these people. You're working hard to get recognition. It's difficult for me, and I feel like if I can't handle it, then make sure you take a break. Yeah, look at that. Here's the Hermit again. Make sure you take a break. Take a break from that. Maybe there's something else you could do. Like if you have a hobby or something, do you like to paint or sing or, I don't know, sword fight, jujitsu? You can focus more on yourself and working. Give yourself a break from that. You might find exactly what it is you're looking for through those types of activities. I care when someone likes me. I do all the best. I want to care and that. Well, yeah, that's what this is saying. You do. You work hard. You work hard because you want that recognition from those people. But at the same time, you have to give yourself rest with this Hermit card here. Do some inner reflection, if you feel overwhelmed by it. And you will find one. If I can ask, are you like in college or anything like that? Just curious. Hmm. Oh, my apologies. I asked I asked if you were in college or anything like that. Is there somewhere that you go, or if you're working or anything like that, somewhere that you go normally that you could socialize? What is this? The world, the Wheel of Fortune came out there. Yeah, it's time to try something new. It's time for things to change up for you. Oh, okay, no worries. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna take another small. Look at that. Yeah, it's time for rest. I'm gonna take another small break. That's funny. I'm about to say I'm gonna take another small break, and these things come out. I will return shortly. Okay, I'm back.
Maybe it's time. If you can hear me, Samantha. Oh, let me get rid of this now. My microphone was muted.
Okay, I'm back. If there's anyone new, you can go ahead and drop a question. If not, I'll just pull some cards and see what energy is going on for the collective. That seems like it'll be fun, right? So for anyone that's showing up, I'm just going to do a love reading, okay? What I'm going to do is show the main energy of the connection that you're thinking about, and then what that person feels about you, what happens next, and any other guidance, okay? So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, hello. You're just in time. So, I'm doing pretty good. And how are you? I hope you're doing well too. When will I get some money? I am really struggling right now. So let's see if we can get you some information about that, right? When it comes to money, your situation right now. Oh yeah, that came right out for you there. That 5 of Cups. And right now you are not in a very good way, and you're worried about your finances, obviously, but there's something going on in your aura, and there's something going on in your atmosphere that would allow you to have money or get money, but you're just not paying attention to it, okay? And I know how Leos go. Y'all are some very hardworking and industrious people. Actually, you always keep a job, you know. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen next. Let's see what it is that you're not seeing, okay? Because you're looking at these 3 cups that are spelt. Maybe a lost opportunity, or maybe, hopefully, you didn't lose a job or anything. But there's not two, but I'm saying two because there's 2 cups behind you. But there's an answer somewhere for you, you know. You got that Knight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, and the Emperor. Give me just one moment. Okay there, Teresa? And I hope things are improving for you too, Teresa. But right now, like I said, there's something that you're not, there's something around you that you're not paying attention to. And you have to be a little bit more quick about what you're doing. You have to be more quick about what you're doing. You have to make a decision really quickly so that you don't miss this opportunity. Because right now, you are the Queen of Cups. You're carrying a whole lot. Caring. No job. I'm 64. Oh. Yeah. I remember we spoke several times before. And you're caring for something. You're taking care of something already, you know. But there's some kind of authority figure or something standing in your way. This Emperor card. There's like a. But you say that you don't work, right? But your question is, when will you get some money, right? And Teresa, there's something going on that you have to put an end to. There's something going on that you have to. There's something that's draining your money. There's something extra that's draining your money, and you have to put an end to whatever this drain is. I think it's because potentially you're taking care of somebody who doesn't need. So, yeah, you're taking care of somebody that doesn't need your help, and that's draining you, and you have to end that. You know, you have to end that. That's what's blocking your money. Yeah, there's some kind of there's somebody there. Okay, they're saying that they're going to help you, right? But they're not really helping you. There's some kind of toxic connection there, some kind of codependency. Someone's okay, Teresa. I'm going to calm down a little bit because this energy is coming to me, and this is something that you need to hear. Okay. There's something that you're missing, but you need to put an end to that quickly, because you are a very caring and nurturing person, but there's someone there who's taking advantage of that. They're taking advantage of that, right? They're saying that they're helping you, with this Page of Pentacles, and it's a very small thing, but really they're not. They're being deceitful. There's some kind of toxic connection there, and you have to put an end to that, because that's draining your finances. You know, I'm pretty sure that you do need extra money, and I'm pretty sure that you would benefit from having more income, but you have to stop the leak first. You have to stop that leak. Oh, hello, Lucky. I was just in the middle of this reading for Teresa. I'm not ignoring you. I hope that you're doing well. And Teresa, that's what I have to say about that situation. So it's not so much of a matter of when, like as far as the date and time is concerned, when you'll get some money, but you have to stop that leak, because someone's taking advantage of you. They're taking advantage of your kindness, and they're pretending like they're helping you, but really they're not. And you have to stop that. You have to stop that, because you see, once you stop that, your burdens will be lifted. Okay. And so I'm going to move on, but I'm still here, Teresa. We're going to help out Lucky real quick, okay? We're going to give Lucky some time, but I want you to stick around too, okay? So we can continue with you. So Lucky, yes, Lucky number 6. Predictions for what might happen in the connection between Noah and you, okay? Okay. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen between Noah and Lucky, okay? And, well, this jumped out automatically, so I'm going to go ahead and put that there. That, Two of Pentacles, okay, in that connection, there needs to be some type of balance, because right now, things are not in balance, and either you or Noah are juggling things inside or outside of the relationship. But the main theme of the main energy inside that love relationship, that connection right there, is that there needs to be some kind of balance. So let's go ahead and see how Noah actually feels about you, okay? Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Now inside there, you have what Noah's feeling about you is that Ten of Wands energy. That means it's a burden. There's something going on in that relationship. Hopefully he doesn't feel as if you're the burden, but there's a burden in that relationship, and it's very heavy. But he, as you can see with that with the Ten of Wands there, he's still walking forward. He's still working hard, but he feels as if it's a burden. It's this huge load to carry. Okay, so that balance may need to be that. Now I'm trying not to be too soft or whatever. I want to be realistic, but not an asshole, you know. But it seems like he believes that there's a burden and it involves you, and there may need to be a more equal give and take in that relationship. And he may think that he's doing more than you are. Okay, so let's see what will happen next in this relationship. Let's see what we can expect to happen between you and Noah Lucky. Okay, let's see if something will come out. Sometimes the cards are jumped. We ask the energy to, okay. So, and this all here is syncing up quite appropriately, you know, because first you have this Two of Pentacles, which means that someone's juggling something, and that there needs to be balance, right? And then you have the Ten of Wands, which means someone feels as if they're carrying a heavy load. And then you have, of course, the Justice card after that, saying that there needs to be balance, or that balance will come, but there needs to be balance installed. You know, there needs to be fairness. It needs to be truthful. You know, because every effect has a cause. You know, so what happens next is that this is going to be balanced out somehow, either through the universe, through fate, or karma. But the situation is going to be balanced. So you know, there's a saying: everyone pulls their weight, and something's going to happen where, like I said, I don't know about the exact situation. I'm just going by what the cards are telling me. This guy feels burdened. He feels like he's carrying everything by himself, or that you're not carrying enough, or maybe even, but I'm not getting that. I was going to say he may feel as if you are carrying a whole lot, you know, but I'm not. I see this man here, and he feels like he's carrying a lot, and justice is the answer, or not the answer necessarily, but what needs to happen next. Okay. So we'll go ahead and draw this final card. We'll pull this final card about the outcome or the guidance. Okay, Lucky. And if you're still there, can you please go ahead and drop a heart or something? If not, I'll go ahead and finish this up anyway, and I'll pull some more cards just for the collective instead. So, with that being said, let's see what the energies have for you. Oh, well, there you go. So the outcome or guidance here is, oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And you know, I know a couple of Pisces, very very nice people, very good people, very loving people, but sometimes they can be stuck in their head. They love to sometimes, you know, and it's fun too for everyone to reminisce about the past, just reminisce about easier times. And I'm seeing here that that's what's going on. Maybe you may be reminiscing about the past a little bit, and things may not seem as good to you as they actually are because you're remembering how things used to be. And at the same time, though, the guidance here is to go ahead and cherish those memories, but do it with Noah if possible. You know, like I don't know the extent of the relationship with you and Noah, okay, but it may be a good idea to invite him into your little world. Your little world. I don't like saying that, but invite him into your own world, okay, if he wants to be a part of that, and try to open up to him a little bit more, you know. Like I said, I don't know the exact situation. I don't know how deep the relationship is, you know. I'm assuming that it is for love, but yeah, he feels as if things aren't balanced. He's trying to juggle many things. He feels like he's carrying these things by himself. But justice, you know, needs to be served. It needs to be fair. It needs to be balanced. It needs to be even. And, you know, you may need to share some of your emotions with him. And I think this is a very good thing. And I'm saying this because you have all four suits, all four elements here. You got earth with the coins, fire with the rods. You have justice here, which has the sword there too, which could be, you know, equated to the air energy. And then you also have the cups here, the water energy. So it's a complete thing here. It's a whole thing, you know. It's the whole deal. There's a little bit of everything here. So I think it's very real, you know. I believe it's very real. I feel it's very real. And I believe it can work out, but you have to let him into your world as well. Okay? Lucky, if you're still there. And don't worry about it. Don't lose sleep. Don't lose sleep over it. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck. Don't lose sleep because it'll get better. That connection will get better and stronger when you guys start sharing all parts of you. Yes, that's why all of those elements are there. It's important that you share all parts of you with him, with Noah. Okay? So, if you're still there, you can drop a heart. If not, I'm going to go ahead and do just a general reading for anyone that may show up. Let me clear this up real quick. And let's continue. But first I will clear this area. Clear the aura, clear the energy. Right? So that the next people that come, the energy can be all for them. But I gotta find that lighter first. And here it is. And if you are just joining, you can always leave a question here, or you can let me finish the general reading. But this portion right here, you know what I'll do? I'll make this for finances. Oh, hang on. If I get a lawyer, well, my 28-year-old, she is a Cancer. Thank you so much. God bless you. If I get a lawyer with my 28-year-old, she, oh yeah. I'm thinking, I think I remember this. And you're asking if you get a lawyer, will your daughter be able to receive her benefits? Correct? Get disability? Yeah. Okay. Let's check up on that. Okay. Let's go ahead and check on that, because you need some relief, and you are taking care of more things than you should be, than you ought to, and you know that's what's stopping you personally. But I understand you're a mom. You got to take care of your children. My grandma was the same way with my auntie, but my grandma was taking care of my aunts, and she was like actually the same age as your daughter. She was the same age as your daughter, and she was taking care of my aunt, and my aunt was like 43 years old. And I understand how stressful that can be. Oh yeah. So let's see what the energy has to say about your situation. Okay. See if anything will come out. So here we go. Jeez. Okay. You got the Three of Swords there. All right. No worries. We'll get some more cards. Got the Three of Swords there. About getting this lawyer. So that's the past energy. Okay. Jeez. All this stuff wants to come out for you, Teresa. All right. Then you have the Hierophant after that. Then you have the Knight of Cups after that. Then you have the Empress. And finally, you have the... All right. So, in the past, right, you've been upset or disappointed by the legal system, okay? By the legal system in the past. But right now, what needs to happen is you have to find somebody, okay? You have to find somebody to help you, to actually help you. And who you have to find someone who's good, and not just mentally, but good on an emotional level as well, to help you reach this this Empress state again. Okay, because you are that Empress now. Don't get that wrong. And there actually may actually be someone coming to you, you know, who is how can I say, who is emotionally intelligent. There may be very well someone coming to you at this point, offering you something. This may be the lawyer person that you're talking about, so that you can become an Empress. Or there may have been someone who has actually came to you already. Okay? But you are scared to use this lawyer, or to have this person help you. Okay? So if you get a lawyer, or your 28-year-old who is a Cancer, get her disability. So quite frankly, I'm sorry, there's a little bit of delay. There's something going on in my headphones. Okay, so let's see if we can get a simple yes or no, okay? Hi, can I ask if someone's sending negative energy to my kids? All right there, blessed one. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer this question for Teresa, and I'll get right to you, okay? So, Teresa, to answer your question, you know, if you get a lawyer, will your daughter be able to get her disability? And you have there the Two of Cups, all right? And that's a definite yeah. Excuse me. Wow. clear my throat. Let me make sure you hear this, Teresa. The answer is yes. When you get this lawyer, your daughter will get her disability. That I can't be any more clear than that. The universe can't be any more clear than that because you've been working for a long time on this. You've been working on this for a long time to get that happiness, but you need to have a good partnership, and then your fortune will turn, and you will no longer have to be fighting. So yes, you should get a lawyer. Okay. And so, blessed one, if you're still there, can you drop a heart while I clear out this space and make this energy all for you? And Teresa, I'm right here too. Just going to help out blessed one, answer her question. Oh, that's really bugging me. Oh well, it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and answer blessed one's question, okay? And make sure if you feel as if you need more answers to your questions, by all means, go ahead and good. I got a Google one and the one who helped me. Good, good, good. Yeah, get that lawyer because you're going to get that money when you get that lawyer. So, blessed one, to answer your question, is someone sending negative energy to your children? Let's open up and let's see what these cards have to say. Okay. See if anything will come out. Okay. Got the Page of Wands, right? But let's get more than that, because the Page of Wands is saying yes. Just make sure, Teresa, that you actually contact that lawyer. You have to follow through with it, and I know it can be sort of hard and difficult. And blessed one, with that Page of Pentacles, you got, Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Wands, you also have the Nine of Wands. And yeah, there's a lot of people, like, y'all are going through it right now. I have no idea what this energy is, but a lot of people are having it really, really rough. And you got these three more to come out for you here, blessed one, okay? And this one here is Justice. Then the Magician. And then, and then the Five of Coins to wrap that up. So, I'm seeing here's what I'm feeling for you, blessed one. Your question is someone sending negative energy to your kids? And it would seem here as if there is someone who is, I'd hate to say this, but there is someone who feels as if they're defending themselves against your kids, I don't really know how to put it. I try not to be negative, but the simple answer here is yes with that Page of Wands. There is someone giving your kids negative energy, you know what I'm saying? But they're thinking that they're helping themselves, or they're protecting themselves, and that they're doing justice by it, And honestly, what they really are just trying to make they're just trying to make your kids feel bad. I have no idea what this situation is at all, but I hate to say it, but they're trying to make you or your kids feel left out, and they're doing it on purpose because they're thinking it's the right thing for them to do, But to answer your question plain and simply, yeah. Now, I have no idea what the situation is. I have no idea why someone would treat children this way. That's a weird ass energy, honestly. That's a weird ass energy there, blessed one. But yeah, it's sort of like it sort of reminds me of my mom my mom and how some people used to treat us, just to get under her skin, you know. I hate to say it, family members and sometimes friends, like they'll just be mean or rude or try to leave us out or just say bad shit just to make us feel bad. And not for any reason that we can think of other than we were her kids. And that Granny used to take care of us a lot and she would put us before some other people. And it would be the same way. They go around all the time just spreading rumors, basically, you know, spreading rumors, being hurtful, making themselves, feel protected, thinking they're doing the right thing. And they used to talk so much trash too. And that's what it reminds me of that situation. But to answer your question, unfortunately, people are sending out negative energy. So I hope that you were able to get that message there, blessed one, or that you will come back and review it. But yeah, it's not a good deal. It's not a good energy at all. Not a good energy at all. So with that being said, I will go ahead and then do a small mini reading. A mini reading, right? Yeah. For the collective as a whole. And I might stay another 30 minutes or so. Yes, if y'all are hearing this, I have to ask y'all to please share the link to these lives or share the page. Yeah, the page would be even better, right? Share the page with people you know so that they can get some free readings and help the page to grow, help the channel to grow. And I would like to know any topics or anything like that y'all would like, or a certain routine that y'all would like. Because I am here to serve, and I enjoy drawing these cards. And it's very healthy for me too, because I get to practice some of my abilities, right? My abilities to sense these things and hopefully spread messages that people need to hear. I do enjoy that, I enjoy that a lot. Oh no. Please excuse the dogs. In fact, I'll be right back. Let me take a short break and see what's going on with my puppies. Hello, Hyan, and welcome. This is a professional tarot reading for you. In this reading, we're going to look at 3 questions you asked about your life. For each question, I'm going to pull 3 cards to look at the current energy, the hidden influence, and the likely direction of the situation. If something needs extra clarity, I may pull one clarifier, but only if it feels necessary. So let's go ahead and start with your first question, which is question number 1. What does 2026 promise me in terms of professional progress? Let's focus on that energy now. As I shuffle, I'm focusing on your professional path in 2026, the work you're doing, the opportunities that may come towards you, and what cards want to reveal about your progress. So I'll go ahead and pull 3 cards now. All right, we have the 3 cards here. The first card is showing the current energy around your professional situation. The second card is showing the hidden influence. And the third card is showing the likely direction things may be moving toward. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the first card. So the current energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that right now, your situation here is going to change. There's going to be something new going on, and it should be something that's prosperous for you. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune means a change of events. That means karma's coming in. So if you've been putting in the work and you've been doing your stuff diligently, your things diligently, you should be in a very good position with this card. All right. And that right there, that's the core energy of what's going on in your career. So let's go ahead and look at that second card. The Four of Wands, happy occasions. That's really good. That's the hidden influence of this card. This is telling me that you're happy to be doing you're happy to be doing what you're doing. You're having fun and you're enjoying doing these things. That obviously adds on to the prominence of everything that's going on in your career. So yeah, you should be making progress and having fun while you're doing it, getting recognition as you deserve. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 3, and that is the Knight of Wands. This card is showing where the energy may move if things continue the way that they are right now. And this suggests to me that that Knight of Wands says impulsiveness. Perhaps you may be overwhelmed with the amount of success and attention that you're getting, and it may lead you to do things on impulse instead of in a calm manner. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just be aware of that. You know, some people say don't let success go to your head, and with that impulsiveness of that Knight of Wands, you just have to check yourself and make sure that everything's good to go, okay? But overall, it's a very good energy. You're definitely moving forward. It's action, 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 and you're going to have fun enjoying that, okay? So that is what's going on with your first question, which was, what does 2026 promise you in terms of your professional progress? Well, you're going to make progress. You're going to have fun doing it. You're going to get the recognition that you need or that you want, and you may need that recognition as well. But most importantly, just remember, stay focused. Stay focused if you want to keep this momentum going. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead now and clear the board. We're going to move on to question number 2. So, question number 2 for you, Hyen, was my trip to Europe in June. What can I expect from that? So, let's focus on that energy as I shuffle the cards. I'm focusing on your upcoming trip to Europe in June. What kind of experiences may unfold and what energy surrounds that journey for you? Okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards. And right here, we have the next 3 cards, right? Okay, I'm here, Teresa. Can you hear me okay? I can barely hear me. All right. So, why do my Virgo mom and sisters mistreat me and our 28-year-old daughter? I treated them so good, never did nothing to them. I'm hurt about doing my child like that. Daddy, don't fool with her. Stay 2 miles away. All right. Well, let's see what the energy has to say as to why they're doing this. You know, let's just clear up that energy a little bit. All right. So let's see if we can get an answer for your question, okay? I think we're going to do it in a little bit different format this time. You know? So, well, you can't really argue with this energy, with the energy, you know, according to what you're saying. So you're saying that your mom and sisters, right? mistreat you and your the 28-year-old daughter. And you also said she has a dad who lives like 2 miles away and doesn't bother, you know? And yeah, there's definitely bad energy there. Someone's battling and lost the battle. You know, I hate to say it, like it's because they're hiding something, you know? They're hiding something. But yeah, like you said, there's definitely some bad energy and yeah, you got look look at all of this, man. Look at all of this. And I usually don't, like I said, well, I can't say that anymore. I don't like to read reversals, but when they come out like this, and these all came out in reverse, you know, basically it's because they're narcissistic and they don't want to change, you know? Look at that. Look at that. You have the, excuse me. Just give me one moment. This is crazy. You have the King of Wands in reverse, which means arrogance, ego, unfocused, you know, arrogance, ego, unfocused leadership, you know, just not a good, you know, wow, just not a good person. Then you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which means they do stuff with strings attached, you know. They're just it's greed disguised as giving, you know. And the Death in reverse, that is simply not changing, you know. It's yeah, they're not changing. It's fear of change, you know. And then you also have excuse me. You also have that Knight of Wands in reverse, and it's just falseness. It's like recklessness, you know, Teresa. So you know, I hate to say this. I have no idea what's going on in the situation. I don't know the whole story, but just what you said and all these cards that jumped out like that, it's just because unfortunately they're just not the type of people you want to be around. Totally driven by their egos, wanting to be in control, and they don't want to change that. You know, and it is a reckless energy. I'm sorry to say that, Teresa. That's pretty heavy and deep. You know. And since you do have that Empress energy, that Queen of Hearts energy, Queen of Hearts, the Queen of Cups energy, they're going to take advantage of you because you are a kind and caring person. You have to learn boundaries, you know. You have to learn boundaries. Whenever you're a giver, you got to be aware of takers because takers don't know when to stop taking. They do voodoo. Hmm. They in voodoo. That's not good. That's not good. I'm seeing all kinds of stuff here. But what they don't realize is this, you know. You said they you said that they do voodoo, right? And I thought, well, that's sort of crazy. What can Teresa do about that, you know? But all you can do is you have to be honest. You have to be honest about these situations, you know. I'm not saying to confront anyone, but you have to be the light, you know. You have to be the light somehow, and it's going to clear away all that bad stuff. And then once all that bad stuff is cleared away, you're going to have the four of wands there. You're going to have a nice happy home, a nice safe environment, a good time, and this is going to lead to even more good times. But Teresa, you have to be that light. If you're dealing with these kind of people, and you're saying that they do voodoo or hoodoo, you know, the best thing for you to do is keep being your natural, pure self, but you put on boundaries and you be like, you know what, no, enough, if possible, or you just don't deal with them. But you're the light, you know, and when you are the light, you're going to naturally have these things come to you, and it's going to get rid of all that stuff. Honestly, just be truthful, be honest, and what belongs to you will be yours. You know. Yeah, that's some really heavy stuff right there, But you got good things coming. You got good things coming your way. Eventually, you're going to be out. You're going to be out of that Nine of Swords energy. You know, you're going to be out of that anxiety energy for sure. Yeah, Teresa, I'm telling you, very soon here, I feel you're going to be out of that Nine of Swords energy, out of that depression, that anxiety. And also you got right here, you have right there the Queen of Cups, right? Ow. Which I said earlier that you're that Queen of Cups, you know, and I'm telling you, when you start actually embodying the sun energy, just being truthful and honest, and putting up your not putting up your guard, but having your boundaries set, you know, you're gonna be in a very good situation. And look at that. I'm just pulling these from the bottom of the deck as they come, and then all that Ten of Swords energy is gonna be reversed. You're going to come out of that stuff. That cycle's gonna end. You know. How long is that going to take? Let's see if the cards will say something. But I have a feeling it's not a matter of when, but it's a matter of what, you know, what happens, you know. But let's see this right here. Got the King of Cups there. He has his cup and his rod in his hand, right? Let's see if anything else wants to pop out. Or maybe that's just one answer, huh? Let's see if anything else wants to pop out. Once again, that just came out too. So I'm sitting here looking at this stuff, and okay, I think I'll stop there. And at the bottom here, you have the here. I'll just put that here. I always do that. And at the bottom of the deck, you got the Nine of Wands in reverse, right? The Knight of Wands. Sorry. So you're asking when? I didn't do anything. Not nothing. Will they ever talk to us? How long is it going to take? Will they ever talk to us? I didn't do anything. Well, for that first question, how long it takes, I'm seeing here with this King of Cup energy. Okay. Yeah, I'm saying it right. With the King of Cup energy, right? You just have to continue to be you. I mean, I would hate for anyone. I would hate to advise anyone to speak with people who are toxic to them. To speak to them at all. But if they ever do cross your path again, you have to be the emotionally mature one, the diplomatic one. I mean, you have to be the one that when you speak or approach them, you have to be the one that's not. I'll say that is emotionally mature. Remember, you got to be that son, but you also still have to be honest and open. And you will no longer be anxious around them, But you just be strong, because when you're honest, open, and strong, these people here in this negative ass, excuse my language. These people in this negative energy, they're going to run away from you. They're going to run away from you. They're going to not be that way. They're either just going to leave you alone, or they're not going to be that way. They're going to stop behaving that way. And I see here at the bottom of this deck, here you got a lot of messaging going on, messages coming in quickly. So if you want to contact, if you want to be in contact with them, and you want to have a relationship with them, then by all means you can contact them, but you're not there to be weak in their presence. You're there to, be the strongest version of yourself that you can be. And some of them may not like it. They may run away from that, But it's going to cause you, or it's going to give you a lot of relief. with this Nine of Swords. Okay. Yeah. Will they ever talk to you? Not unless you talk to them, more than likely. Okay. If you're still there, Teresa, that's what's going on with that. Hell nah. You ain't talking to them? Hell nah. Well then, that's probably what's best for you. Yeah, and the lovers came out too. Yeah, that's probably what's best for you if you're deciding not to talk to them, because maybe sometimes silence is the best thing. Best that you love yourself. Yeah, don't put yourself in situations that you don't need to be in. You don't owe anyone anything. Teresa said, "Hell nah." Yeah, choices in relationships, emotional and spiritual connections. If these people ain't giving it to you, be gone. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's unfortunate that things like this happen, and unfortunately, like I don't know what is going on this week. Hopefully, it's not the rest of this month. But there's been a lot of people, a lot of us out there that has just been. People are giving us not the best energies, and that's not good for them because eventually, that wheel will turn. You know, the wheel will turn, and for those people who are trying to hurt people and do other such things, they're not going to get. They're not going to get it, what it is that they think they're looking for. My son is born on December 1st. They caught him trafficking. Will he go to prison? I'm worried. He's 40. Oh man, on December the 1st? Well, I'll tell you what. We'll go ahead and we'll ask the angels about that one. I want to use this and see if we can get a simple yes or no. You reap what you sow. Yeah, exactly. You reap what you sow. And those people who are doing the wrong things, they're going to reap what they sow. That's what that Wheel of Fortune is about. Karma. The table's turning. So let's see if the angels can give us a yes or no answer to that. Okay. And I am not legal counsel. I'm not saying I'm a fortune teller by any means. Okay. I have no idea what's going on in that case. But oh, well, Teresa, I'm sorry. I don't mean to scare you or anything like that, you know. But I'm just gonna put out there what the angels have said. Okay, and that's what. Yeah, there's a little bit of the delay. I wonder if there's a delay in the audio too, because I'm looking at my video and I'm looking at YouTube and things are behind. But unfortunately, the angels say yes. You know, the angels say yes. Yeah, you do have a whole lot on you, Teresa. You do have a whole lot. You have a whole lot going on in your life with your daughter, with I believe with your youngest daughter and her thing, and then you said something about another daughter, and then you said something about your car. So if there's anyone out there that is listening, and if you do watch this and you are listening, if I may ask, if it's okay with you, Teresa, I ask for everyone to say a little prayer for you and help ease your situation. And if you guys out there, guys and gals, if you are watching these things and you notice that some people are having a rough time, it would benefit us all if we would give everyone a little bit of help, some prayers, at least. Because whatever we put out, we get back 10 times. He's in rehab now. Has he went to court or whatever? I'm not sure what the whole process. I mean, I do have some family members, but they're all locked up. Yes, Lord. So I'm guessing Teresa's saying it is okay for me to ask other people to send good energy and some prayers to her. So for anyone that is listening, if you don't mind, We would appreciate it if you help to send good energies and some prayers for Teresa and her situation. Well, let's just hope though, because remember, these cards, they're not definite. They're not definite. We don't know the whole situations. We don't know what God has in store, what the universe has in store for us, whatever we want to call the greater power has in store. And they may show leniency. They may help him out. Because Teresa needs some help. Right? I wonder. Let's see what comes out here next. That Four of Pentacles in reverse. I'm done. Been through a lot. I'm telling you. Oh, I believe you. I believe you hearing everything that's going on here. I believe you. And you said you're from the South, right? Do you really believe in the voodoo stuff? Yeah, for people watching, just understand sometimes you have to let go of things because holding on to things too tight can be toxic. Gotta let go of control with this Four of Pentacles here. Gotta let go of control, you know. No boyfriend. Yes, I believe in it. They come out next as the, oh wow, the Five of Cups in reverse, then the Moon in reverse. No boyfriend in 15 years. Jesus Christ. There's nothing wrong with that though. I know a couple of people. Of course, they had some dramatic stuff happen with them, which is understandable that you wouldn't want anybody around you like that. And I'm seeing right now, just in the air, right now, it's very important to let go of control. Let go of control. You have to accept and forgive whatever's happening, you know. I so picky. Well, I don't blame you. I mean, I'm not a woman, you know, and I don't know what it's like to have lived back then in those times. But seeing what's going on, and like even with my mom, her current situation, her last situation, what she finally moved on from, or so she's saying. You know, I'm like, I don't know how you could put up with that, mama. Honestly, I don't know how you can put up with that all the time, you know. And then she's like, now she's become ultra picky. You got to be careful about who you even spend your time with as friends or as family, you know. People can be very, very deceitful, very tricky, just backstabbing, gossipy, and just for no reason other than to make themselves feel good, you know. And you have to be really picky about who you're around. I'm sort of that way too. I'm very picky about, first off, where I go, who I hang out with. I'm very picky about who comes into my home, because all that energy, you know, you carry that energy around with you. That's why I asked if you actually believe in that voodoo stuff, because sometimes if you don't believe in it, it doesn't affect you. I've had so many people attempt to put curses on me or whatever. You love them dumb. Yeah. And sometimes that's just because what we're familiar with. But when you change up that habit, you know, when you change that habit up, you just end up having a better time. But we often pick things that seem familiar to us. We often pick things that seem familiar. That's why we're always like, you know, Uh, well, no one knows my real name or nothing, anything like that, right? But like my mom, she always picks these people who love drinking, you know. And like I saw it as a kid, I'm like, Mama, these people always drinking, you know. In my mind, no, I'm not telling her that to her face, get my ass whooped. But it's like she's always picking people who are drunks, you know. And then comes to find out, there are people in the family who are drunks, and that's all she's used to seeing. So when she sees someone who's drunk all the time, she thinks it's normal, you know. But then she always ends up with these drunk people, and then they always end up having bad relationships because she's just familiar with it. But then she finally realized, oh shit, there were alcoholics in my family. I was comfortable in seeing that. I didn't know any different. Now I got to find something different, But sometimes you just got to change what you're doing. Like me, I usually end up with younger people and then wonder why stupid shit happens. So like, well, shit. Excuse my language. It's because they're so much more young and less mature than I am, and the things I do seem restrictive, when really it's structural. But something tells me, man, Teresa, you're going to be okay, especially once you get this lawyer here. Once you get that lawyer and you go to court, you're going to be okay. You just got to get that lawyer. Yep, everything's going to be okay. No more being left out in the cold. Just release that fear of getting that lawyer, and you'll be good. So, excuse me. I've been here for quite some time. Seems as if I might do that next month. You might get a lawyer next month. I hope you do. The quicker you get a lawyer, and I understand it costs fees or whatever, but if I could give any actual advice, which I'm not giving any advice, I'm just saying what I would do, because I had to get Social Security as well, but I didn't actually get it or get the full amount that I could get until I got a lawyer, and it took like a couple of weeks too, and I got a ton of back pay. But the thing is, I found a lawyer that would not get paid unless I got paid. And I'm not giving advice. I'm not telling anyone what to do. I'm just speaking about my own personal experience. I myself have Social Security, and the lawyers definitely help. So, I think I'll wrap this up here, and I'll do one final reading for the collective. For anyone that may show up, this is for you, okay? And let's see what we can expect. Today is Thursday, right? Let's see what we can expect for Friday the 13th, okay? In the morning, in the afternoon, in the morning, in the afternoon. See if anything else wants to pop out. I always like it when it pops out like that. Morning and the afternoon. Actually, after this, I'm gonna take a small break, and I'll keep going until maybe 11:30, another hour or so. But this is for the morning energy. Someone's gonna be blind or acting blind to making decisions, willfully ignorant, as you would say. That's a weird thing to say, but I'm going to go ahead and keep plucking cards. We will clarify that. What is going on? And then in the afternoon, there's that devil energy. Huh? What in the world is going on? Friday. Well, it is Friday the 13th, right? And then in the evening time, for this Friday the 13th, what's the energy like there? Anything they want to come? Then once again, you got this Queen of Cups. That's very interesting. Okay. So let's get a clarifier, just one card on this Two of Swords early, first thing in the morning. What's this Two of Swords first thing in the morning, okay? Difficult choices, needing clarity, right? Emotionally detached from something. Acting blind towards something, So ignoring the truth about what? Some kind of battles again. What is going on with this energy? I'm telling you. Winning at all costs, having that ego, claiming power. Hmm. Well, there's going to be some kind of argument in the morning. So your morning may, for those who are watching, and this is just general. It's not for anyone in particular, any sign in particular. Just if you happen upon this and you got this far into the live, this is for you. But tomorrow you can expect a sort of rough morning in the morning. Just some difficult energy. Probably just because you got to wake up and go to work. You know what I'm saying? But in the afternoon, you're going to be experiencing this excuse me. You may be experiencing this devil energy. Some type of power struggle. Some type of power struggle. But that's going to be cleared up. Some kind of power struggle that's going to be cleared up. Some type of truth is going to come out. So someone was hiding the truth and you were arguing about it, but some kind of truth is going to come out. Or you're going to accept the truth. Oh, I see. Something has happened where you were just blinding yourself to the truth, and it's something toxic. But by the afternoon time frame, you're going to be like, oh, you know what? Screw it. It is what it is. It's that it is what it is energy, and it's going to put you in a much better state. With this Queen of Cups here, you're going to be in a much better state. You're going to be strong in your emotions. You're not going to be letting anything get on your nerves. Yeah. Everything's going to be fine by the afternoon, or by the evening, by nighttime. Everything's going to be fine. You're going to be just happy at home. You're probably just going to spend the evening at home, just enjoying the luxuries that you have at home. So that's pretty good. Seems like it's going to be rough in the morning, but by afternoon time, you're going to be like, oh, fuck it, it's Friday. Excuse my language. You're going to be like, oh, screw it, it's Friday. Then you're just going to go home and relax probably. Or maybe even go out on a date somehow. There might be a date involved. Nah, there won't be a date involved. You're just going to be chilling at home, relaxing. So take that time to go ahead and recover from the week. All right. And I will take another break, and I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay. And if you are stumbling upon this, leave a question, a comment, do whatever you like. And hopefully, when I get back, you are still here, just rewinding or rewatching. Watch the chat, okay? And I'll be more than happy to answer your questions for about the next 30 minutes or so, okay? All right. We have the 3 cards here. The first card is showing the current energy around your professional situation. The second card is showing the hidden influence. And the third card is showing the likely direction things may be moving toward. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the first card. So the current energy, we have The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is telling me that right now, your situation here is going to change. There's going to be something new going on, and it should be something that's prosperous for you. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune means a change of events. That means karma's coming in. So if you've been putting in the work and you've been doing your stuff diligently, your things diligently, you should be in a very good position with this card. All right. And that right there, that's the core energy of what's going on in your career. So let's go ahead and look at that second card. The Four of Wands, Happy Occasions. That's really good. That's the hidden influence of this cards. This is telling me that you're happy to be doing you're happy to be doing what you're doing. You're having fun and you're enjoying doing these things. That obviously adds on to the prominence of everything that's going on in your career. So yeah, you should be making progress and having fun while you're doing it, getting recognition as you deserve. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 3. And that is the Knight of Wands. This card is showing where the energy may move if things continue the way that they are right now. And this suggests to me that that Knight of Wands says impulsiveness. Perhaps you may be overwhelmed with the amount of success and attention that you're getting, and it may lead you to do things on impulse instead of in a calm manner. Not necessarily a bad thing, but just be aware of that. You know, some people say don't let success go to your head, and with that impulsiveness of that Knight of Wands, you just have to check yourself and make sure that everything's good to go, okay? But overall, it's a very good energy. You're definitely moving forward. It's action, action, action. And you're going to have fun and enjoying that, okay? So that is what's going on with your first question, which was, what does 2026 promise you in terms of your professional progress? Well, you're going to make progress. You're going to have fun doing it. You're going to get the recognition that you need or that you want, and you may need that recognition as well. But most importantly, just remember, stay focused. Stay focused if you want to keep this momentum going. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead now and clear the board. We're going to move on to question number 2. So question number 2 for you, high-end, was, my trip to Europe in June. What can I expect from that? So let's focus on that energy as I shuffle the cards. I'm focusing on your upcoming trip to Europe in June. What kind of experiences may unfold and what energy surrounds that journey for you? Okay. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. And right here, we have the next 3 cards, right? And I'm just make sure I'm gathering this energy properly. I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 1, the current energy. And we have here the Devil, boundaries. Excuse me. The Devil, boundaries. That's the current energy. So this tells me that the overall energy surrounding your trip feels as if you should be cautious. Okay. Be cautious because it's not seeming like, or it's not what it seems like. There's some kind of there's some kind of bad energy around it. I hate to say that. And you see here in this card it says boundaries. It's the Devil card, the Devil, and it says boundaries. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to flip the cards and come back and clarify that. But right now, the overall energy there, it seems, seems like there may not even be a trip, or if there is a trip, it may not go very well. But let's see what the other cards say. So I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 2, the hidden influence, which is the 8 of Pentacles, opportunity. Oh, okay. Opportunity. So what this is telling me is that underneath the surface, right, is there is opportunity during this travel, but traditionally the Eight of Pentacles means that hard work has been put in, and now you're reaping the fruits of your labor. Okay, my throat is getting really messed up. Give me 1 second here. Maybe there's something that's not being said. So I'm sitting here, I'm talking about your trip, and I'm looking at the Devil card here and the Eight of Pentacles, and there's something that's not being seen or something that's not being said, and maybe you need to say something about something dealing with this trip. Okay, but that's what's influencing the trip overall. The Eight of Pentacles, opportunities, hard work. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're definitely going to have some clarifiers with this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and flip card number 3, the likely direction of this trip. Okay, which is the Six of Wands, success. Okay, this card shows the overall tone and direction of the experience. You know what it may move toward.
Okay, I'm back.
Seems
I
like
hope that you can hear me.
And recognition. So you should be enjoying yourself on this trip. You really should. The only thing that sort of concerns me is this whole the devil card. You see here, you have this guy.
Hello, Brittany. Are you still there? Well, I'm going to assume that you are, and I'll go ahead and answer these questions for you to the best of my abilities, okay? So we'll do past, present, and future, and we'll get some clarifiers if I feel that the energies want me to give you some more information, okay? So let's go ahead and continue. What do I need to know about what's going on in my life? What do I need to know about the future? And what do I need to know that's coming? I'm a Scorpio. So with that being said, well, first off, Brittany, are you there? Oh, I guess I missed you. I apologize. I just need to take a quick break. And of course, when I walk away, oh, I love your voice. So sweet and kind. Well, if you are there, Teresa, and still listening somehow, I appreciate that. I did step away, and I apologize for that. But I'm here now. I'll be here for about another 20 minutes or so. Then I'm going to have to call it a night. So just in general, oh, look, there's an ant. Oh, that's good. That's fortune right there. That's good fortune coming. So for anyone that may be joining, here's your energy, okay? And I'm just going to be speaking clearly. I'm going to be being me, you know? It's much easier and more fun that way. I'm trying not to curse and all this other stuff, but we're all grown ass adults. So I'll try to keep it to the minimum, but here's what's going on. So currently, the energy here overall for the collective. Okay, Ant. Okay, I'll let you be. I don't like to kill things. So overall, it's the Page of Pentacles. So there's opportunities being shown to y'all, being given to y'all, you know, and it may seem small at first, but they're there. So opportunities are being given, okay? And these opportunities are indeed going to lead to you being recognized. You're going to be in the public eye, okay? Or just in the eyes of a lot of people. And they're going to see just how magnificent you actually are as a person or in your work, you know? And I have a feeling it's more work related than anything else, but this opportunity is going to put you in the spotlight. Oh, yeah. Yep. It's going to put you in the spotlight, but you got to be careful there. You got to be careful about how much of this attention you're going to give to this attention. Because if you start, what are you saying, that your head get too big, you know? I saw this here. These two came out.
If you start letting your head get too big, you're going to get all these offers, but these offers are going to be not good offers. People are going to want your attention. You're going to give it to them, but it's going to just be draining to you. So be careful about that collective, okay? And that's just in general. Just in general, you're going to be given offers. When you receive these offers and do something with them, you're going to get attention, okay? But that attention is not going to be good attention, all right? So if this is dealing with love, which love is what this channel is about for the most part, unless someone asks something else directly. Dealing in love, someone's going to offer you something, they're going to make you feel good, but you're going to find out it's going to be an uneven give and take situation. And they're going to keep giving you these little petty offers. It's just going to lead to heartbreak. Okay, there's a lot of that, but you're not going to fall for the illusion. You're not going to fall for that illusion, and you will not be left out in the cold. Yeah, you're not dealing with that stuff because it's just going to make you unhappy, and you're not going to be stressed. You're not going to be stressing about it. That is incredible. That's really good, actually. That's good. At least you know people want you, but you got common enough sense to not fall for the foolishness. Okay? You have common enough sense to not fall for the foolishness. So, just random. This is just random, okay? But when I went to the doctor, the security wanted me to go to that doctor, asked me who was the president. I said James Brown, because he know how to get down. He said, okay, you can go now. James Brown, because he know how to get down. So what do we got here? We had the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Financial imbalance, work-life disconnection. I wonder if there's anyone out there that is, well, we know there's someone that's financially imbalanced, right? And yeah, constantly fighting, standing up for yourself, trying to defend yourself, you know? Yeah, from these petty offers. Yeah, for somebody out there, they're a bit overbearing. They're overbearing. They're overbearing, they're hyper defensive. Being overbearing, being hyper defensive. He told me to get my ass out of there. You flirting with the security guy? That's very interesting there. You got the Nine of Wands in reverse. You got the Four of Cups in reverse. Let's see that Four of Cups. New awareness, open possibilities, re-engaging with life. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Or hello, Pratibha Kumari. How are you doing? Where are you from, Kumari? Yeah. Hell, I played my part. Yeah. Heck, that might be the offer. Who knows? Go flirt with him some more. He might be your sugar daddy. Yeah, go out and have some fun. You're a new subscriber, like 3K. Man, oh. Yeah, I ain't joking around. I ain't joking around. That might be your sugar daddy. It might be the answer to all your problems. No, I'm kidding. Just have fun. Oh man, this language, I'm not familiar with that language. What is this person trying to say? What kind of? It looks like Filipino. Oh, it's Hindu. Is the buffalo in my house pregnant or not? Tell them that I need to translate that. I only speak English, but in that language. Now I'm talking to ChatGPT. I had to figure out what that language was. But that question there, I translated it in ChatGPT, and it says, "Is the buffalo in the house they own is pregnant?" What? Didn't I tell you Social Security owe me from 1990 to 2008? I'm not giving up. Hell, I owed them. They would have had me in prison. I want my money. You right. You right, because God, Lord forbid, if you owe those people money, they will cut you off. I think I told you before, they cut my mama off for like a month or two instead of just reducing it. But if you owe them money, oh, they're quick to collect, but they take forever to get your money out to you. You know, that's why I got my lawyer. I got my lawyer and I got my money. That's for sure. Temperance. Patience. Just be patient. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, temperance. And a lot of fighting. I don't know what this energy has been lately. This whole week has been mostly fighting. Right? Maba Baba. Maba Baba. Look at that. More opportunity, more money coming in, but you got to make a choice. There's a lot of decisions. There's a lot of decisions. Yeah. But hopefully everything gets better and gets better soon for everybody, which I strongly believe it will. But, oh yeah. Teresa, I have enjoyed your company this evening, and I thank you for stopping by and spending so much time with me. There's you and like three other people who were consistent instead of MF, who were consistent. I do appreciate that. But right now, I must end this live, okay? I probably won't do a live tomorrow because it's Friday. But I may do one. I for sure will be back on Sunday though. So just make sure you keep an eye out for the notifications for the next live, okay? Okay, Teresa, but right now I have to go. Alright? So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening. Oh, I appreciate you too. Stay blessed, y'all.